the variation in the votes, I guess I just won with 2 votes. All of the elections, the first election, the variation there was with 2 votes. The second election for vice president was with 1 vote, and the election for president, that is a whole different scenario.
Fatima, can you tell us any of the feedback that you've received from your audience that has shaped your personal development and your journey? How did sharing your story impact your personal development?
Reflecting back to my journey, I think this is what motivates me to start the Public Speaking Club, to also encourage others to build up on their public speaking skills.
So all the speeches you've given before in the past, how did they impact you as a person? Did it make you more confident? Did it make you more resilient?
Yes.
Tell us how it impacted your personal development.
Critics from audience and comments is what motivates me, because you get positive and negative comments from them, from my instructors that say I usually speak fast, which is one of the major challenges I face in my own presentations, and also the stage fright that they showed me. When you go there, you have to calm yourself down before starting your own presentation.
Okay. Sambo, I'd like to hear more how the speeches you gave impacted the personal growth and that of the audience. But specifically, what feedback did you receive from the audience, and how did the feedback shape you?
Other avenues I found myself speaking before an audience was delivering my manifesto for all the elective positions I've run for, in the Law Student Society. So right from that first, it was in my second year, even how I came about being a candidate there, it was a last minute decision and all of that. And I had to prepare that speech in less than, should I say, 24 hours. And then the feedback I got from the audience, I'll say, okay, yes, the feedback was I delivered well, because after the speech, everybody was just clapping. It gave you that kind of, I was accepted right from there. So down to when I still went for VP of the Law Student Society, I still delivered the manifesto, the feedback, and when I went for that assistant general secretary position, I actually went against a colleague and against a senior. So that fear of, not winning, or, I was just out there to just, let me just say my mind. I didn't make any promises. And I could recall even one of the questions that came from one of the people in the audience was that I've not really made any promises, like what am I seeking to achieve in my administration and all of that. And the simple answer was, I didn't ask you to, I'm not here to make any promises. I know I'm here because I know I can deliver. So I'm not forcing you to vote me or anything. So if you feel I can deliver, then my counterparts as well, I believe in them. They are also capable. We are all capable of taking up the position. So if you feel I'm a candidate, you can cast your vote. If I'm not, then they are also there. So, and then the round of applause that followed, and that support has been there even now as the president of the Law Student Society. Of recent, we held a town hall meeting where Fatima was actually supposed to be the anchor of that town hall meeting, but unfortunately there was a miscommunication. She thought the town hall meeting was holding on another date, so she didn't make it there. So we had to find a substitute last minute, just 10 minutes into the event. She started off well, but then she was also facing that element of stage fright, intimidation and all of that. So I had to take up the event at some point, and even though I had to play other parts in, like I was part of the program. I had to swear in the judges. I had to give my own welcome address, but then I took the event at some point till the end. So the feedback I received from the audience, to be very honest, these people are the people. The audience keeps me going. Everybody around me.
Oh, that was beautiful to hear. I really like that you told the audience the truth, that if you feel you're the right candidate, go ahead and vote me. Because I genuinely believe that people who give lots of promises in manifesto, 90% of what they say, they don't even do them. But then you're telling them that based on, they can see your record, your track record, and if they believe you're the best man for the job. Because I like how you didn't even critique your challengers. They said they were also as good as you. They were also good people.
Yes, there were also good people.
So
And another thing was that the variation in the votes, I guess I just won with 2 votes. All of the elections, the first election, the variation there was with 2 votes. The second election for vice president was with 1 vote, and the election for president, that is a whole different scenario, because coming up from my class, they've just been supportive, to be very honest. And when the form for president, election came, and the president had to come from the penultimate class from fifth year. So no one was willing to go against me. They just gave me the mantle that go. You do not have to do all of the campaigning. You do not have to do, we'll do everything. Just go and we'll vote for you. All you have to do is just deliver the manifesto. And when I went there on stage to deliver the manifesto, I wouldn't say I did particularly well. I'm engaged in quite a couple of clubs and all of that. So I procrastinate a lot. So I didn't even prepare for that manifesto. But then, even though I didn't do well, but then the support they gave me, and even now in the administration, the support is still there, and it really pushes me to do more, serve more, give more to them.
That's so beautiful to hear. In the Bible, there's a quote that if you want to lead, you lead by being a servant. The greatest among you is servants. So Fatima, can you tell us any of the feedback that you received from your audience that has shaped your personal development and your journey?
When I delivered my first presentation at Konngol, I thought I did a perfect presentation, but I still got critics from from my appearance, my delivery. They said I am overconfident and I tend to be too fast. So I think that's one of the best critics I've received that have moved me. And also my presentation, my career option presentation, I anchored the career option. It was my second anchoring at Konngol. The feedbacks I received from the founder of Konngol, from his face, the smile on his face and the nodding, I was truly moved by that. Then the anchoring of the graduation ceremony of Konngol Silvertongue, the feedbacks I received from a lot of people that said I impressed them. A lot of people were impressed by how I delivered it. Seeing a young girl like me presenting in front of over 100 audience, I was truly moved by this. Then my anchoring for the Honor Society banquet, a lot of people never expected that from me. Seeing me being quiet, they thought I'm just that quiet person that cannot speak in front of the audience publicly. So a lot of people were moved. I got a lot of compliments from my instructors, from the dean of School of Law. I was truly moved by this, and that's one of the things that is keeping me going now. And I think I can make it anywhere. I can present in front of more than 1,000 people. I don't know.
That's so beautiful. I hope your deans gave you extra marks this semester in your courses.
I hope that would make me earn a lot of that marks and extra points.
Yeah, you said your father founded Konngol Silvertongue. What was the inspiration for the name of the organization?
The inspiration for the name, the Konngol means, how should I put it? Konngol Silvertongue. Konngol means a voice.
Congol.
No, Konnngol. Konngol Silvertongue. The Konngol meaning a voice, speaking. Then the Silvertongue has it. I feel this Silvertongue came from, I mentioned earlier that he has been in the business of speaking for quite a number of decades now. So this is like a nickname they've given him. But then this is just like a nickname, Silvertongue, the man with the golden voice, or the man with the silver tongue. That is what they call him. So I feel that is what inspired it. And Konngol meaning voice, the ability to speak. Like that is, without a voice, what are you passing? So yes.